Hello everybody, and welcome back to the daily practice with me, Benita. First of all, I want to thank you so much for joining me again, or maybe for the first time. I am so happy to be able to provide these kind of videos, sharing my practice, sharing all the little things I've learned throughout my journey. And if you do find this kind of content of value, please do subscribe. Also share with a friend or a family member who might benefit. And please feel also free to comment here what kind of videos you would like to see in the future, and I will do my best to be responsive. So let's just start. Today's practice is another short yoga stretch, perfect for winding down at the end of your day, maybe also just taking a breather in the middle of your busy day, just for a short reset. You won't need anything except your mat and quiet, undisturbed space. So let's begin. Let's start by lying down on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of our feet touching, knees open to either side. And we can start off with the hands on the belly. Just try to make sure that your neck and back are straight, shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. A couple more times in your own pace. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. Settling in the present moment, in the here and the now. Good. Just placing your feet right in front of your glutes, about hip width distance apart. Spread your toes. Ground your feet. Pushing your heels down into the floor. Placing your hands on the mat. And then as you inhale, push the knees forward. As you lift your hips up, try to bring your ribs down to your hips. And exhale down. Articulate your whole spine down to the floor. 3 more times. Inhaling, lifting up, pushing your knees forward, lifting your hips, pulling your ribs down to the hips, and exhale down. Try to keep your knees pushing in. So not bringing your knees closer to one another, but just keeping them at the same distance. As you push your knees forward, lift your hips up, and then exhale down. Hugging your knees in, placing your hands on the knees. Inhale to push your knees forward, and then exhale, bring your eyes to your knees. Really pull your tummy in here. Hold. Inhale again. Bringing your head down, push the knees forward, lengthen your spine and your arms. Fill up your lungs completely, and then exhale, round your back. 2 more times. Good. And then keeping your spine rounded, just rocking yourself up to a seat, giving yourself a nice spinal massage. Good. And then just sitting up. Placing the soles of your feet together, opening your feet like a book, opening your heart, lowering the shoulders, lifting up from the crown, and fluttering your knees like the wings of a butterfly. Being mindful of your knees, so keep your feet flexed and keep opening your feet with your hands. Keeping your spine nice and long, chin tucked in, shoulders, jaw, neck relaxed. Good. Keep breathing deeply. Keep your ribs pulling in down towards your hips. And then finding stillness. really opening the feet a little bit more. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, and then exhale, fold down. You can use your elbows to push your inner thighs down and hinge forward as far as you can with a straight back. Trying to bring your chin down towards the floor. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. As soon as your back starts rounding, that means you're gone far enough. So don't try to push too far down. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale as you arrive. Placing your feet flat on the floor, hugging your knees. Grab a hold of your elbows if possible. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, squeeze all the air out from your lungs by pulling your knees in towards your chest. Keep your neck nice and long. Gaze between the eyebrows and hold. Breathing deeply. Good. One more breath here. Good. Then placing your hands and knees on the floor, coming onto all fours. Shoulders, wrists aligned, hips aligned with your knees. And let's warm up the wrists, making circles around the wrists. Small ones, big ones, whatever feels appropriate. Keeping your belly button pulling in, spine nice and long. Switching directions. Feel free to keep your eyes closed in this practice, tuning in to how your body feels throughout these movements. Again, finding stillness, tucking your toes under and pushing back into a downward facing dog. Looking between your knees or towards your navel if that's available. Feel free to walk your feet here. Looking on under the armpits if that feels appropriate as you do a slight twist from side to side. And then finding stillness, pushing your hands to the mat, pushing your heels down to the floor, pushing your tailbone up towards the sky, relaxing the neck, relaxing the jaw. Good. Inhaling to plank, look forward to the front of your mat, and exhale, push back. Let's do that a couple more times. So inhale forward, high plank, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, push back. 2 more times. Good. And then bending at the knees, and as you inhale, look forward, step between the hands and come back to a seat. Extending your feet forward, pushing your heels forward, placing your hands next to your hips, pulling your toes in towards yourself. Pulling the chin in, lifting up from the crown. And next, we're going to bring the left foot to the side of the left hip, toes pointing back. You can slightly peel the left calf to the side so you have more space here. Ideally, knees are together here, but if you need a little bit more softness in the practice, you can leave the knee to the one side, to the left side. Also, if you need to, you can elevate your hips here for a little bit more comfort. I keep pushing forward with my right heel, pulling my right toes towards myself. And I'm going to inhale, lengthening the spine, and exhale, fold down. Option here to keep the right hand over to the right side, left hand to the outside edge of the right foot. Inhale, and then I'm going to exhale, fold over my right leg. Keep looking forward towards the right big toe. If you don't need that support from the right hand, you can feel free to reach for the foot, ankle, shin, or even wrap your hands around that right foot. Keep breathing. Pulling your tummy in at the end of each exhale, keeping a small pause there, finding a little bit more length, keeping your forehead jaw, neck relaxed. Good. Inhale, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, release. Feel free to take a small pause here. Relax the legs. Notice how your body feels right now. Exhale through the mouth if it feels appropriate. And then let's try the other side. So once again, finding your tall seat. Push the heels forward. Bring the toes in towards yourself. Lengthen the spine. Right foot to the outside of the right hip. Peeling the right calf to one side. Opening the knee if it feels necessary. Trying to ground from both sit bones. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Remembering our options. Right hand to the left foot, to the outside of the left foot, using the left hand to push the right sitting bone down. Look towards the left big toe. If it feels stable, you can reach for the foot, ankle, shin, or even around the foot. Keep looking towards the big toe. Shoulder, neck, forehead, eyebrow center, soft, relaxed. Breathing deeply. Good. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release. Placing your hands behind again, relaxing the neck, relaxing the feet, relaxing the face. Good. Then coming back into the Baddha Konasana shape that we started with, but this time bringing the left knee to meet the right sole. And I'm going to slightly scoot my right hip under. And then I'm going to walk my hands over on the right side as far as feels comfortable. Inhale here, and then as I exhale, I'm going to fold down for a twist. Feel free to sway here. Walk your hands a little bit further back, whatever feels appropriate for you today. Finding a nice twist, a stretch in the spine, in the hips. Keeping your face, jaw, shoulders relaxed and breathing. Good. Inhaling to walk your hands back. Switching sides. So I find it nice to bring the soles of the feet together first, then bringing the right knee to meet the left sole, scooting the left hip under, and then walking my hands over to the left as far as comfortable. And then doing kind of like a push-up motion to lower my upper body and my chest down towards the floor, keeping my spine nice and long, chest kind of approaching the floor, at the same time keeping my shoulders, neck, jaw, forehead relaxed. Good. And then inhaling, coming back, walking to the middle. Finding a comfortable cross-legged seat. Doing one more twist here. So inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, placing the left hand on the right knee, right hand behind the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, look back. Using the inhale to find length in the spine. Exhaling to look back a little bit further. Pulling the ribs down towards the hips. One more breath here. Good. Inhaling, arms up. And exhaling over to the other side. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind the spine, supporting this shape. Inhaling to lift up, exhaling to twist a little bit more. Good. One more breath here. Inhale to the middle. And exhale, bringing the hands down. Just taking a moment in our cross-legged shape, closing the eyes, palms on the knees or on the lap. taking a moment to appreciate how your body feels right now. No evaluation or judgment necessary, just checking in how you feel after that short practice. Great. If you have time, feel free to lie down for a short Shavasana. Otherwise, feel free to move on to the next part of your day, or maybe you're going for your night's rest, whatever it is. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will be back with more videos like this next week. Like I said, it helps me massively if you do subscribe, share, like, comment. So I will keep making these videos for you, and thank you so much. And remember always that a good practice is the one you do. Bye for now.